and drink some tea. Tea is pretty goddamn good. Okay, here we go. Hey everyone. Today, this video is gonna be kind of a little bit all over the place because I have, just so many good things that I want to share with you all. But it's gonna be a little all over the place, so just bear with me. I'm gonna try to make it as honest and sincere as possible. So the very first thing that I wanted to talk about is giving an update to what I've got going on. Right now at this very moment, I actually have 2 listings, one in Bay Point and one in Oakland, and I also have another property for one of my buyers who is in escrow right now, also property located is in Oakland. And I've been just kind of blown away and humbled by the experience of working in real estate with all the ups and downs and all the lessons that real estate have taught me. Also, I was just kind of, yesterday I had a very humbling experience because for both of my listings for Bay Point and Oakland, I'm doing remodeling for the entire property. For the house in Bay Point, going back a little bit, for those who don't know, I actually have, many years of experience working in construction on and off when I was in college. That was actually my first job when I moved into the Bay Area. So even though I don't do construction anymore, I still love it. And fast forward to 10 years since I first started doing it, it's just kind of a crazy roller coaster and experience to go back from working in construction to now handling entire construction and remodeling projects, because I'm doing all the work myself. I'm handling the entire project, and my clients are just kind of getting back to me and say like, oh yeah, Carlos, yeah, that material is cool, but it's like Carlos, and it's been just crazy. It's been a crazy roller coaster, to experience that. But yesterday, my client, one of the things that I focus on, and anybody who truly knows me, my work ethic is I'm gonna work harder than anybody else and I'm gonna beat you. And that is just part of my personality and my competitive personality that I have, and I've always been that way since I was a kid. And yesterday, my client, one of the things, for another thing, for those who don't know, I graduated with a degree in health science, and I've always been extremely passionate about science, chemistry, anatomy, physiology, psychology, nutrition, math. So the way that my brain works is I'm very methodical in the way that I do things. And I feel like I've heard that there are 2 types of personalities. There is artists, and then there's numbers people. But honestly, I consider myself both strongly because I know the value that it is to be just this is another thing. I heard somebody say once that if you are competing against somebody and you're just simply a nice person, you're already way ahead of the competition than if you're an a-hole. So, I always took that into consideration, and it's like, if I want to beat the best, I gotta come up strong, and I gotta know the numbers, and I gotta have, rather than basing my plan and emotions, I want to have a theory of how I'm going to accomplish whatever it is that I'm doing. And that being said, yesterday, my client, not once, I don't think I've ever said that, I want to get you business because I'm the best at it. But yesterday, my client, I was having a conversation about the remodeling project, and she was just saying to me that, Carlos, thank you so much for all your help and all your hard work. I know that you always, you wake up early and you answer to my texts and my calls, and sometimes I'm in the middle of the night and I have a question, and you jump into your computer and you reply to my emails, and I'm just so thankful for you. You by quoting her, this is straight from her, this is not me saying it, but she said, you're by far, the best real estate agent that we spoke to. And I was just, extremely humble, because it's like, one of the things that I also want to convey, and I want to communicate to my clients is that real estate has taught me that this business is not, when you think about real estate, it's like, it's the money business, but it's not. If you want to become a realtor, the money is not the reason why, because you're gonna burn out so easily when you understand really what it takes to become a successful real estate agent, because you really, and this is, I guess I'm just gonna speak for myself. I put my heart and soul into working for my clients, because I do try to go above and beyond to do the absolute best job that I possibly can. And the way that I do it is because what my motivation from that is not the money. I mean, of course, again, I want to make this as sincere as possible. I need to make a living. I need to put food on my table. But I just feel extremely honored that my clients trust me through their buying process and to sell their property, because it's, you know, it's one of the, I mean, they're trusting me with their life savings, and how I'm going to handle that transaction. It's just, I just feel extremely mind blown and honored that they allow me to do that. So the only way that I can repay it is by doing my absolute best. And the fact that my clients are starting to notice and tell me things like, oh, you're just the best. I mean, that's just the most gratifying feeling that I can possibly ask for in return for working as hard as I am. I mean, to be honest, I feel like I've been working probably, like I was telling one of my colleagues yesterday, that if I work probably for 8 hours a day, 7 days a week, I feel like I am being lazy. Again, 8 hours, 7 days a week, because there's not a day that I just wake up and I'm like, you know what? I'm just not gonna do anything. Like, I'm just gonna do me. There's always something that comes up, and those sacrifices and those I compromise, because I know I have goals and I have things that I want to accomplish in my business, and that's just where my motivation comes from, to wake up every single day and do it all over again. And once again, it's been just an extremely humbling and positive experience to start to get the positive feedback from my clients. But rather than me saying it right now, over the next following weeks, the next thing that I want to talk about is I don't want to just make this channel as oh, you know, come and let me buy and sell your property. I don't want to do that. For those who know me, you guys know that I'm extremely passionate about videography, photography. I'm a sign model and actor, and I've been in commercials, I've been on billboards. So I always wanted an opportunity to create content like this. Still recording, good. I always wanted the opportunity to create content like this, to share some positivity, for people to see some value in whatever it is that I'm doing. And that goes back to, again, to, you know, I feel like I kind of came up, you know, with a kind of phrase of my own, that who you are as a kid, that transcends all the way until, you know, you're an adult. Because I feel like I always had this kind of sense of responsibility for just do good, for not just for myself, but because I'm very, very close to my cousins. I think I lost counts, but I have probably about maybe 20 cousins who we're all extremely close. And I see them just like my brothers. And being the second oldest cousin, I always had this sense of responsibility to do good, so I can be a role model for them. Because some of my younger cousins, they always say like, oh, Carlos, like, you know, like I want to do fitness, I want to do school, like, how do you do this, how do you do that? So I take that as it's a big responsibility for me that I try to live up to. So in the same way, now with this channel, what my goal is to be able to actually share positivity. So once again, that being said, I don't want this channel to just be, hey, real estate, buy and sell, you know, let me buy and sell your house. I'm gonna try to make it as fun and entertaining as possible. And hopefully, you know, you guys can find some value in it. You guys can engage, comment, subscribe to the channel. And let me see, again, I wanna make this sincere. So let me see, love and passion, I already said that. Did I have anything else? Let me see. I already talked about how my brain works. Even though I don't look like it, I very much consider myself a nerd because I love science. And I got a lot to talk about that, but I'm gonna leave it at that. Maybe I can talk about my my science background and the crazy stories that I had when I was graduating, when I was going through college. But working in real estate has been a very humbling experience, because for those who know me and know where I come from, where I've done, you know, pretty much the shittiest job that you can possibly imagine. And now being in this position where I'm handling an entire remodeling project, where when I used to be just a simple, you know, construction worker, a handyman, and now I got, you know, I'm hiring electricians and carpenters and people that are going to install the roof and remodel the kitchen and remodel the bathroom, and you know, in order to do that, they have to go through me. And one of the things that I would like to kind of share in this video is somebody who I'm gonna interview this person very soon, and I want one of the things that resonated with me a lot was when he said to me that Carlos, he said, Carlos, a good leader doesn't lead by telling them that he's the leader and that they need to follow him. He says something along the lines that a good leader leads by example. And that always resonated with me so much, because he not once he ever told me, Carlos, I am the boss and you're gonna do what I say. He always treated me with so much kindness and so much respect, and knowing that I can be a little bit of a rebel. I always wonder how does he do it to always get me to do everything that he wants and everything that he needs me to do, but he does it in a way that it's just so. He does it so graciously. Like, he just always makes you feel like you're important and you're appreciated. And now that I am in this position, I try to, that just transcended, and I got that went so deep in my heart to now being in this position where anybody who is going to be part of my team, anybody who works with me, from the person who is going to help me clean the property, to the stager, to the lender, architects, engineers, just anybody. I want to make everybody feel equal and appreciated. And when they think of Carlos, I just want them to think like, yes, that's not just a realtor, but he, you know, he's just a good person. Then it's just a pleasure to work with them. That's it. That is simply, I want to make everybody feel loved and appreciated in the business. And when they think of Carlos, I just want them to think of a positive and a good experience working with me. That's all I got. I don't even know how I'm going to put together this video, because I think I just put it all out. But I'm going to try to do my best. We'll see how it goes. I don't really know exactly what direction this channel is going to take, but the one thing I know, and I am pretty sure, is that I'm just gonna try to have a lot of fun doing it, and hopefully we'll just see where it goes. I think that is it. That is all. That is everything that I got for this video. I can't even believe it that I actually managed to shoot this entire thing all the way through to one take, but that is just another sign that I just absolutely love everything that I'm doing right now. I'm thankful for all of my clients. I'm thankful for all the positive feedback and everybody that has supported me, that has taken me to where I am today. Once again, I have so much going on and so many good things that I got coming up. But right now, I think I got a little free time, so I wanted to get this video done. I have a pretty awful headache, honestly, but I'm still, you know, pumped to be doing this for you. But you know, stay tuned. You're gonna see a lot more coming up, and that's all I got for you guys. Thank you so much for all the support. Subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions, drop it on the comments, and I will see you on the next video. Woo!